Were the Patriots overhyped?
Not by me. You remember this.
Okay.
The whole time I've been saying Patriots are good, defense is great, but Mac Jones is going to be a limiting reactant. Sel, you have not one, not two, but three Teslas, correct?
Yeah.
My dog. You worked hard for them things. You work hard for them. What I know about Teslas is that they are incredibly smart. Maybe the smartest vehicles on the market.
Ever.
Some smarter than others, but they are incredibly smart. What I too know about Teslas, I don't own any. I don't have Marcellus Wiley money, but I've been in one.
Stop it.
What I do know about Teslas is, like anything, they're only as smart as the driver.
Oh, we're going here.
As smart as a Tesla is, and a Tesla may be the wisest vehicle currently on the market, a Tesla is only as smart as a driver.
Yeah.
So as talented and skilled as the New England Patriots are, defensively primarily, as talented and skilled as that coaching staff is, the Patriots are only as good as a driver. And as long as Mac Jones is a driver, then we knew that they were not going to fully maximize their ability because the driver's limited. I know y'all do this, so you ain't got to lie to me and try to act like you don't. When you get into a car, you don't read the manual.
Hell no.
Nobody reads the manual. You get into that joint and you get going. But if you ever do stop down and read the manual, somebody challenged me one time. If you ever do stop down and read the manual, you realize there's so many more accessories, options, abilities that the car is capable of. But because you, the driver, are incapable, then the car does not reach its maximal potential.
Bingo.
Because Mac Jones, the quarterback, is incapable, then the New England Patriots cannot reach their maximal potential. It's fine that he's incapable. He's a rookie, so everybody calm down. He's not supposed to be out there lighting things up. We've never seen a quarterback even go to a Super Bowl, let alone win a Super Bowl. So this is no indictment on Mac Jones. This is just a comparison to the reality. But we knew Mac Jones was limited, and thus the New England Patriots are limited because you are only as great as your quarterback can allow you to be, and a car can only function as highly as the driver allows it to function.
Tremendous take, and I'm going to get some of that take because you left me some ribs on there. They weren't overhyped because they were properly assessed because of, one, what they actually accomplished. They went on a 7-game win streak, y'all. Can y'all stop? So that's not overhyped. Overhyped is, oh, you only won one game and we're acting like you won 7 games in a row. They weren't overhyped. This is a team that we knew that they were going to hit a wall at some point because of the unknown with Mac Jones. Now, that wall didn't have to be a wall that they couldn't run through, but it certainly was going to be an obstacle on their path. Now, we're seeing that because they played a team that is the hottest team in the NFL when they're hot and the coldest team in the NFL when they're cold, in the Buffalo Bills. I don't think any team has greater extremes than the Buffalo Bills. That includes the Dallas Cowboys. That includes the Tampa Bay Bucks, Green Bay Packers, Kansas City Chiefs, whoever. Yeah. There are higher highs in Buffalo and lower lows in Buffalo as well. Now we see the Patriots, even a series with this team, the Buffalo Bills, 1-1. Okay. So respect. Now let's talk about them. 7-2 in their last 9 games. Overhyped? Stop it, child, please. I want to focus in on why they're not overhyped. You said it there, Acho, and let's talk about it. You talked about a Tesla, but I know you don't own a Tesla because you gave me a take that only...
Tesla money.
You got Tesla money, you just like free cars. You like commercial cars or Lexuses and stuff. Lexi, I'm sorry, Lexi. Here's the thing, Acho. You talk like someone who doesn't have a Tesla.
Talk to me.
You did. You gave me that gas-filled car kind of analogy and example. I don't want to hear that. Talk about, whoa, it's about your driver. Teslas have self-driving. Now, self-driving is not you driving. You just behind the wheel. Oh, we got this. Elon Musk is somewhere just sitting there on his iPhone like, yeah, I got y'all. Y'all good. On highway and on city. Why do I bring that up? Because if you're Mac Jones, you just get in the car and go, boop, boop. Colvin know about this now. He just got a Tesla. My sister getting one next week. It's taking over. But the point is, you get into it, you don't even start it. It just goes. Oh, so sexy. And then it goes, boop, boop. It's going to go where it needs to go. Guess what that boop, boop means? Bill Belichick. Boop, boop. Bill Belichick.
True.
That's what this situation is. Mac Jones didn't orchestrate this. Mac Jones didn't figure out the terrain. Mac Jones ain't hitting the gas and the brakes. Bill Belichick is sitting there self-driving. Mac Jones, just sit there. Don't be a hindrance. We need you when we need you. But most importantly, we got you. This defense, this offense, this running game, the way that they play in total performance is why they're in this position. Not overhyped, properly assessed.
America, let me tell y'all why I don't like rich people. Let me tell you why I can't stand rich people like Marcellus Wiley. They try to overtalk you. They try to leave out pertinent information that have to do with their wealth. And because you are not in the same categories as them from a financial space, you can't question and push back. So I told you I've been in a Tesla before. What I didn't tell you is I drove the Tesla.
You drove finally?
I drove.
Yes.
And the problem with the Patriots, and I'm going to get there in a second, which is why I don't like rich people. The problem with the Patriots is that every now and then, Mac Jones, we need you to check in. Against the Buffalo Bills game, like we needed you to check in. Against the Bucs game, which was the second most important game of the Patriots season prior to Sunday. It was the most important game at the time. We attempted a 56-yard field goal, which would have been a career-long make for our field goal kicker, as opposed to Mac Jones, you on 4th and 3, just completing a 4th and 3.
Remember that?
Well, I don't like rich people. Because the information you left out in regards to this Tesla is, if you do not touch the wheel every now and then,
yeah,
gonna act up.
Oh yeah, you got to keep the pressure on it.
Exactly right. Because while you are in the car and it does self-drive, like Bill Belichick does drive the team, the Tesla will still say, "Driver, are you there?" And it will make you touch that steering wheel because though you don't have to drive, you still got to check in. The problem is when the Patriots need Mac Jones to check in. Bucs game, 4th and 3, check in, big dog. Check in, big dog. Okay, you can't check in unless it's attempt a 56-yard field goal.
Don't do it.
Colts game, first half, first 3 quarters. Check in, big dog. Mac Jones, check in, big dog. Can't do it. This past game, versus the Bills. Okay, Mac Jones, it's no longer -20 with the freaking blitz. Mac Jones, we need you to check in, big dog. 39 passer rating. Check in, big dog. 142 passing yards. Check in, big dog. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Can't do it. This problem, once again, is still, even though the Patriots don't ask much of Mac Jones, what they do ask, and when they do ask it, against teams that you know you're going to have to ask it more often than not, he might come up short. Not even might. He will come up short.
He will?
The issue is it's not problematic. He's a rookie quarterback. Everyone before him has come up short. The greats of Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Tom Brady didn't start his rookie year. And everybody included.
Yeah, here's the problem. And boy, ain't nothing worse when you didn't check in on that damn steering wheel and them big red hands. They got these big red. You're like, hey, dog, I'm still riding, bro. Let me pull over. But all you got to do is pull over real quick, punt the ball, and then you just go right back on the road. Bill Belichick, let's go. That's how we roll with this team, this squad. I want to do this because I love the ball from you as well. I don't always try to give, and I certainly don't take, but sometimes I want to borrow. Let's exchange some information. When I talk about grading yourself versus yourself, you always tell me you're graded against the field. Okay, let's start at the top of the field if you're in the AFC. Kansas City Chiefs. Let's start with Patrick Mahomes. Interesting. What's Bill Belichick versus Patrick Mahomes? 2-2. It's a good record against Patrick Mahomes because he's a winning quarterback. He's not a 500 quarterback. Let's do it. More importantly, let's dive into the numbers of Bill Belichick versus the greatest show on turf 2.0, but they on grass in the Kansas City Chiefs. Have I seen a reduction of Patrick Mahomes each time he faces Bill Belichick? Absolutely. First time you saw him, whoa, light it up. Second time, not so much. Third time, fourth time, ooh, Bill, did you figure something out? My point is this. There's 2 ways to catch something. Either 1, you run faster than it, or 2, it slows down.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boop, boop. Bill Belichick. And then you see Mac Jones just sitting there like this, and he looking to the side, and Patrick Mahomes is there. And he ain't in a Tesla. He ain't got what we got. This defense right here, 3rd-ranked defense in totality, especially against the pass, which is going to come into play when you're on the road against a Patrick Mahomes. So I'm not thinking this team is overhyped, and more importantly, I'm not worried about this team. They just got somebody going to need a little assistance in driving to where they need to go.